Oh dear, I'm not used to any of this. Hello! See, this is very curious because my user list tells me there is one person in the chat and that it is me. So that's curious. And also I was blatantly changing to the wrong scene there because I'm very silly. I don't know if I can go high pitched enough to do all those eyes justice. I did not advertise in Discords. That might be an idea. Let's give some more time for people to filter in. Did I advertise in the Wanderer? What? Did I? Really? Oh no, that's everyone bot. That apparently does everyone. How did it know that? I have literally no idea how that happened. Oh dear. Oh, this is silly. Yeah, I can't tell from that tag if that's a beginning tag for facecam or an end tag for facecam. Yeah, there will be facecam very soon. For some reason think that a big screen with the name I chose for myself in purple and white is the appropriate thing to show right now. And I'm not entirely sure why, but that's how I think. Oh, Gemini do a host. Thank you. Thank you. Hopefully that make up for whatever this voice is. Okay, now Luciphonic 2014 is showing up in the user list, so that's useful. That is the thing I would hope would happen. Didn't think there would be a lag on that. That is curious. Again, that's too many use, I think, for me to be able to do a response that does it justice. I just can't get the that back of the throat type of thing. Oh, hello, Gemini. Also, there are people coming in, so that is probably as good a time as any to switch to the face cam. Hello, hello. The cam is there. Hello. And if anyone can figure out what accent I'm doing, then for God's sake, tell me. I have no idea. So yes, hello, hello, pickle dog. Hello. Oh. Well, what would you call it? Your show of solidarity is appreciated, Mr. Squistorian, as I've decided that you're now called. Well, if it comes to things, I'll just abandon that sentence. If it comes to phrases, speech, as it were, from the back of the throat, Trolls is the one who can tell you that. A neck cam? What the hell? But while Space Quest Historian is in, this is how Ironbrew actually comes. I'm not sure what a neck cam is, so I am confused. Yeah, there is a fair bit of neck in there. I think it's just the cut of the t-shirt. And I don't know why, Space Quest Historian looks a lot bigger on his streams. So I just put the camera down in a place that sort of made sense. Oh, Lucy, I figured out what you meant. you had the page scrolled down, so it was cut off from the right. I'm with it tonight. I'm so with it. They will look back in history on the people who are with it, and I will be nowhere near that list. Okay, so yes, Trolls is a giant. He is a tall boy. Yeah, as I discovered when I was testing, the face cam kind of encroaches on the game field by, I don't know, about 40 pixels. 40 pixel square, something like that. Okay, so crop to forward free to make it cover up less. I could, but I quite like the width of the chat there. It might not be worth it. I'll watch this back in full screen because I've got it on half a window on my other monitor, which isn't even 1080p. So let's go some. So I reckon that is more than enough people, and more people I think than I've ever had in a stream chat, which is, thank you, Trolls. As you can see, I've been working on myself quite not at all. I don't even know what you call this beard growth. Pretty sure it's an in-between phase. Delayed chat. I think I turned on a setting to just stream as quickly as possible with no proper delay, but I don't know if that applies to chat, and I don't know if I'm talking out of my behind or not, because it was a while ago and I don't remember. Anyway, I will stop reading chat and actually do something that might be worth watching. Game capture is set up, that is good, because I haven't touched it since. You will have to advise me on... Oh, that is definitely too loud. Surely that is too loud. That's still pretty loud, I think. I mean, I think the people to answer that would be... That's got to be too loud, surely. Okay, how is that working for you with, you know, comparison to noise and my voice? Because it sounds quite loud in my headphones, but obviously it doesn't mean much on your end. Game audio non-existent for you. That's interesting. Have I turned it on? No, I haven't. So you were spared all of that. Usually it plays demos at this point, so I'm not entirely sure what's going on. Yeah, the game volume looks barely below my mic level, and that's a particularly loud part of it. I think we'll just maybe give it a go and see what happens. Okay, so rather than last time where I played a mod hardly anybody had heard of on a map pack that hardly anybody had heard of, this time I'm doing it slightly different. God, it's so awkward hearing that in between what should be demos and not. Anyway, so yes, this time make it a bit more obvious. The game is Doom. The mod is brütal dööm, which I've just inserted an umlaut into. At least one, possibly three. That noise is putting me off, I'm sorry. The mod is brütal dööm, version 21 release candidate 4, the most recent one that came out in December. And slight tweak. Last time I was playing the nerve.wad, which I can't even remember where that comes from. I think it was an extra on one of the BFG editions that they added into whichever version of Doom they had in that version of Doom 3. This time, something called Maps of Chaos. I may put on IDDQD, we'll see. I'll try it without first, though. I'm so good at getting myself distracted. So Maps of Chaos is a sort of remixed version of the original maps. This will be Doom 1 that we're going through, the first episode. And I do something I don't think most people do. The whole point of Brutal Doom is to sort of put everything up to 11. New weapons, much more brutal. This is actually where the glory kills from Doom 2016, I don't want to say come from, but you know, they were heavily inspired by this. Oh god, Iron Brew was such a great idea. I'm definitely not burping. You think I would prepare some of this in advance, but no. So yeah, Doom up to 11. What I tend to go for is a difficulty that was known as realistic, and the closest I've found comparatively in this version is hard realism mode, which, as you can see, I'll take 700% more damage. Enemies have half the hit points, so they go down really quickly, but I will go down really quickly. And UV enemy count, which took me about a full hour to realise, meant ultra violence enemy count. So the same number of enemies you would see in ultra violence mode. Okay, that is more than enough stalling. Let us go. So yeah, this is E1M1, but different. Doubly different though, because I swear this is a new texture that Brutal Doom has added, and this one, and definitely this one. Oh, there's a lad. There he goes. So yeah, that's the point of this. All souped up and a lot more violent than it was before. I'm not hiding, you're hiding. No, but believe me, the first time I take damage you will see just how valid a tactic that really is. Oh, see? I got shot for about a second and died. Let's not try here. Yeah, so that is the kind of glory kill type thing that we have in here. Which is lovely. It's so lovely. I just took 46 points of damage from that guy's pistol. Yeah, it's very much a glass cannon approach. Yeah, Brutal Doom has come leaps and bounds. Like I can't remember at what point I started playing it. I think it might have been 19 or so. So I'm so sure something's gonna come from that direction. I know it. I feel it in my bones. Enemies are still kind of dumb, which helps a lot. Hello. No, I cannot. Oh no! He was not happy with that cheeky display. He was not. Hello, Windows. Goodbye, Windows. So yeah, a fair number of bells and whistles that's going on there. Wanderer, you and your awkward time zone. You guys are really going to have to sort that out, because I can just... Well, to be fair, your streams are the ones I can just about catch in the morning on the weekend. And Trolls is because he's only an hour out. Oh, I forgot about the delay on that grenade throw. Did not serve me well. Nearly threw it into a wall. In fact, I think I mostly threw it into a wall. Yeah, not to brag, but I was off work yesterday. Of course, I then decided to spoil that by walking around the shops for... Why did you explode? Anyway, yeah, I decided to walk around the shops for 2 hours, because I don't normally get to do a wee trawl of the charity shops or anything like that. I knew that was going to happen. You make noise here, that door opens, and they just get to flank you, which I'm not into. I just get more and more paranoid as I think I hear the door noise. Opening noise. Open. Shoot, bang. Clearly my brain goes at some point, as you can no doubt tell. Yes, video editing. I have no video to edit because I need to finish the script and record it first. But, you know, there is one in the works. There will be one out before the end of the year. And then whichever else I conjure up in my time off, as I've said. So yeah, I celebrate getting off work by walking for 2 hours and getting very warm and sore. And I kind of regret it. This is my first full day off so far. Oh, nearly out of bullets. Well, you've changed that shotgun noise. I feel like it's from something and I don't remember exactly what. Also, for some reason when you hold shotgun like that, like this, it fires faster. Slow. Fast. Also, that is me wasting a lot of ammo that I probably should not. One thing I guess I quite like is that this shotgun works at range. Which I believe is how real shotguns actually work. It's not this, you know, massive spread. It's a lie that has been perpetuated by video games. Oh, hello. Yeah, need to be careful there because shotgun guys, that's death in one shot. So lads. It's gonna really annoy me where that shotgun noise is from. Kinda want to say T2, but no, that was basically a cannon sound effect they used for that. This is very gory as well. I don't know if I mentioned that part. Okay, bye-bye Space Quest Historian. You go be sensible. Assuming that wasn't like half an hour ago and I've completely missed it. Oh, there's something I know is coming. Because this is a remix now. They have monster clauses and they are absolute death when you take 700% damage, like I'm doing here. Oh my! That nearly went completely wrong. Oh boy. Right. Another tricky part here because they've got... Well, this map called Hangar actually has a hangar in it now. A hangar for large vehicles. Maybe fly boys. Oh no. We've got some new dev states on these things as well. The gunmans have the occasional fondness. There we go. Not enough brew, clearly. See, I'm just going to do this execution again. I don't know what unknown script has been... What unknown script failed to run there, but I'm sure it's not important. I'm not going to 100% the levels, no, because I am no longer familiar with them due to the Maps of Chaos remixing. I suppose that's another part of this. Is how 46 in one bullet. That's almost too realistic. I don't want to. But, one thing I will warn you about: I am extremely adverse to saving mid-level when I'm playing like this. For some reason, there's no particular rule or reason. I just do it. Normally the heads explode like that. I'll see which secrets I can get, but I know a fair few of the ones from... when did I start using the shotgun? I know a fair few from the original game, but as I say, this has been remixed and moved around and they've added new secrets. Oh, I'm gashed tonight. What's going on? Ow. Tell you what, let's see if this barrel will be my friend. Why did it do the gigantic scream? You know that one that's used in every low budget movie for forever? That's bizarre. Oh dear, there is something I've just realised I've forgotten to prepare. So I was going to do a little promotion for a charity stream that me and some nice people will be part of on the 29th, showcasing the Adventure Games 2018 and also raising money for Girls Make Games. There's a lovely picture that illustrates all of this, which I was going to set up as a scene in OBS and then outright forgot, so I will try and remind you about that later. No, you could not kick enemies in the original Doom game. It's something taken from Duke Nukem 3D. See if I can get this grenade right this time. Delay and then throw. That sounded good. It was very squishy. Hey, got them all. I am competent. Okay, I'll see if one secret still works. Good. That still works. I'm not going out there though because that bit will open up and then lads will come out and they're hit scan enemies and they will kill me instantly, as no doubt you've already seen. And it will be a badness upon us all. Mostly me. In fact, just me. I think this is opened yet. I'm suspicion. Lots of lads. God, I've been watching far too much Octavius Kitten. Hello and lads have entered my vocabulary in a way they had never done before. Oh, look at that boy. Now I'm actively trying to stop myself from saying it. I pointed it out, so it's okay. It's an homage or something. Oh. Somebody got wrecked by that door that just opened. No. Terrible behavior. Boom. Anything still alive? Not here. But yes, there. That's annoying. Oh, no, that is really annoying. Bad. I really don't need a shotgun for those guys. That's kind of fun. Boom. Boom. Kind of, no. There we go. Kind of need all the ammo I can get, so... Yeah, there's a couple of words and phrases I think I use far too often. Like, the word just, I think, is way too prevalent in my video scripts. Which I try and, avoid by saying simply instead, because I'm totally making it better by using the exact same language and changing one word. That doesn't make me creatively bankrupt at all, no! Whew, survived that one. Just about. Whee! There we go. There you go. I'm very generous with these. And you. This is a newer one. I'm not so familiar with this weapon. The zombie said something. High might not be it. It's a rough guess. Yeah, seriously, hit scan just gets you killed. This particular configuration. No, I'm not brave enough to open that yet. Yeah. Don't I? It's healths? I would like a health, please. Okay, I'll be brave. I'm gonna try it. So I do get armor into the bargain. Oh, which one sets it off? I don't remember. I kinda need both. Okay, it's the armor. I've just realised one thing I can do. Lullaby! Okay, that zombie said you. I'll grant you that one. And now, if I really want to kill them, I have a choke point. Yes, this place. I'm not entirely sure they spotted me in the first place. Oh yeah, this big spaceship, that's also new. And die versus high. I mean, the keys are right next to each other. It's a very common typo. Send that to my friends all the time. They're taking a while in getting back to me for some reason. I'm sure it's nothing. Yay! I did it! I was very scared of that room because all of those hit scan enemies were appearing at once. You know, projectiles? Fine, I can deal with those. Hit scan? I'm going to die. Often in a greater form. And did he just teleport in? Okay, they're teleporting in now. That's not fair. Mr. Devilman, you are not playing fair. I don't like it. That's the annoying thing, because the way they trigger those is they alert some monsters with noise, and then they start moving around, and then they wander into a nearby teleporter, and they end up out there. So it's a bit of a crapshoot as to when they're going to teleport in. Yes, those are imps and they are throwing fireballs. I wish they would not, but they have yet to respond to my my emails and letters. I heard teleporting noise. Don't like it. Brown guys with flamethrowers. I mean, brown guys may not be the most sensitive term to use, but I think we understand it in this context with this video playing right here. I think we're good. I think everything is fine. Apart from the literally everything trying to kill me, that is not fine. Oh, what does hit scan mean? Right, if you notice when imp throws a fireball at you, you can see the projectile actually moving. When it's hit scan, it's when you assume it's going to be so fast that you don't need to render it, so it actually lands instantly. So I just want to... Yes, that's all I wanted to do. Open this wee bit here, then assuming that the trigger's in the same place. Actually, no, I can't. I need to clear the way first. Then I'll set off that lift. Yay! Hello again, Wanderer. I assume the work is soon, and it just makes more sense to prepare for it now. Oh no, no, you don't. So rude. So this is an official UAC base. We have to show each other a certain degree of respect and politude. Oh, there was more than I expected. And speaking of something that I'm expecting... There we go. Yeah, tricky like that. Their monster closets. Yes, so that only took us about 25 minutes to get started and get through a level. Heading out in about 10 minutes. Fair enough. Oh no. Give me some immunity here, please. No. No. I'm starting to think this was a bad idea, guys. Yeah. Oh no, that's a video game shotgun, mate. You'll never hit me from all the way over the... Okay, with the pistol I might have a shot. Oh no! Don't put two of them right next to each other. Then I shoot one and then I think... I've killed them all, and I haven't. So rude. Wait, what? You come... What? No! Getting noises from all over. There's rules of engagement here, and you're doing the other thing. I'll tell you what, off the top of my head, I cannot remember the cheat that turns you invisible. Is there also a cheat that stops me from blowing myself up with a barrel? Because I very nearly did that. Wait, who fired there? And where are they? And can I hurt them? I mean, some of these levels, they could keep the same power time because, you know, there's not that much extra that you have to do. But yeah, some of them, they do become infinitely more complex to complete. Oh, yeah. One secret I nearly forgot. I think the invisible cheat you actually had to, you know, put in a cheat that summoned an item and then specify the item that way. That is how I remember it anyway. Ow, 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 ow. No, no. Please. Oh, no. Okay, granted, I think the rifle is worse than the pistol. When it comes to the enemies. I thought there was a pistol in Brutal Doom that, you know, that the player could get. At least there was in a previous version. I want to say ID Behold gives you the map. Also, it's probably a testament to how much I like this game that my tiny child brain was able to... See if I can rattle it off. I can type it in, but I can't remember if I can rattle it off. IDSPISPOPD, which they very sensibly changed to ID clip. And I think I say ID clip, it's id clip, isn't it? At least you know how to spell it now. Oh, nearly ran down the clip there. Because IDSPISPOPD was a ridiculously long way of dying to a fireball. No, a ridiculously long way of activating no-clip mode. Right. Ah, yes. Smashing pumpkins into small piles of putrid debris. Very hard to quote and shoot at the same time. Also, the not getting shot works a lot better if you move at some point. I thought there was only monster infighting between different monster types. Intriguing. Okay. There's health in here, I like it. backpack full of armor? Is that what I said? Thought there was a lad up here. So what I particularly liked is if you try to use some of the Doom cheats in Heretic, they would give you a result, just not the one that you would hope for. Like the weapons cheat would actually take all your weapons away apart from the stick. It says staff, but you know, it's a stick. Let's face it. And I think IGDQD would actually just outright kill you. Oh, that's how that one's triggered. Intriguing. There you go, Mr. Pink Boy. You die a noble death. Having your face shot then off. Okay, let's switch this now, I think. Yeah, some of them still aren't that smart. Yeah, I'm just very glad I tried that cheat code in Heretic at the start of the level, because if I'd got to a certain point and thought, bugger it, I'll put on cheats, and lost that progress, I would not have been a happy chappy. I would not at all. It does feel kind of insane that this automatic rifle that you start with, or at least you do in this particular configuration, will take down a demon if you don't let it get close enough to rip your face off. Is there a shotty boy? I thought I heard shotty boy. Might be outside shotty boy. But what are the monsters that are a bit like minotaurs? Like the ones that are standing upright and have kind of goat's legs. It's goat's legs, isn't it? Well, that depends. Only ones you'll see here in this version of the game are Barons of Hell. They're the pink boys. Not these pink boys, or those pink boys that I'm shooting now. Different pink boys. With goat legs. Stick Thedaf, that's fine. Stitch that. So yeah, Barons of Hell. Probably the one you're thinking of. Says with fake confidence. Oh yeah, that was something I was mentioning before with the death states. So with that particular chap that exploded there. Oh yes. They can sometimes go into a state where they're on the ground bleeding out, but they're still able to pistol you. All the pistol. Hi Wanderer. I hope work is not terrible. And the demon one, they get a really nasty one. So it looks like you've taken half of them off and they're just about to fall over, and they'll either do that, they'll either fall over, or they will charge at you twice as fast as they were before. Hold on a second, was that you will die? Shao Kahn go and sue somebody and teleport it? No, we've talked about this. It's not sporting. Even though I do kind of feel like I'm on a duck shoot with this shotgun. Guys, no teleporting. Did you not get the memo? Did the memo not go out? Yes, movement is the key. So I believe that was a... What the hell is that noise? Movement was a key part of the Doom 2016. Normally you say that the other way around. The 2016 Doom, the rule was, you stand still and you're dead. There's a bit more to it there. I may have misled you. So it's a very forceful book, to be fair. You know, I haven't had any complaints yet. Oh god, do I even want to go in there? There's going to be so many people. And there was a Doom mod that I like to occasionally stick on for a bit of R&R, apart from this one, which I cannot even remember the name of. And let me switch weapon. I thought there was something you could do in this version, or something Sergeant Mark IV was going to add. Being able to interrupt your reload cycle to change weapon. I think the chain gun might have been nerfed a little bit. I mean, it's still doing a lot of damage, but it does seem slower than previous. Anyway, I know this is going to screw me because it's just going to result in... Oh dear! Oh, did not think that one through. Didn't check those corners. Gotta check those corners. Oh, hello. Hello, dear. Goodbye, dears. Ah, left one half alive. 2 out of 10. Would not bang. I would not bang the grenade launcher. Okay, let's just pretend that sentence didn't happen. Demon strength rune. Ah, I have no idea what it does. It doesn't actually tell you that there's a spectre there when you're pointing your crosshairs, does it? Because that feels cheating. It does feel like I'm doing a cheat. There is me. Hello. No, see, it went faster. It went faster. It cheated. It broke the rules. How dare they? Oh, I think I know what's coming here. Okay, I was wrong. I was expecting something to open up. Oh, that was useful. I say useful. Ah, that's what I was looking for. Not miss something coming down this way, have I? No, I'm good. Yeah, I have to be honest, the invisibility sphere is a bit of a double-edged sword when it comes to... I can't see shit. When it comes to projectile weapons, or projectile enemies. Because I'll be moving to dodge their projectiles, but because their aim will be off, they'll shoot somewhere else, and I'll end up running straight into it. So in some circumstances, it proves not the useful. Really hoping I was going to get the hit scan enemy there, and spoilers, there's a trapdoor type of thing behind me. Not behind me now, to my next on the left now. And I don't want to run into it because it means a bunch of hit scan enemies get the drop on you, and in this circumstance it kind of means you die. So much squelch. The Spectre did show up. I'm not a fan of that. Hopefully that's just an oversight. It's just the programming saying is enemy in crosshairs. Okay, then give name and health. Ooh, that went well. Make sure that no hit scans. Oh, there we go. There's the what's left of the Minotaur fellow. I was hoping to give him more of an introduction. Also did not think he would show up this early, to be honest. Forgot which map pack I was playing. Ugh, I'm not doing very well on that secret count, am I? Oh well. I'm literally trying to survive! Look at this. I'm not so much a fan of either. Immediately putting you in danger. It feels a bit sneaky. And it's certainly no good when you take 700% damage. Yeah, I saw what you meant there. Spectre definitely did show up. Oh boy. Oh, this is quite a long level as well. Kinda stuck here now. I can't close that door. It's not looking likely. I wish I'd seen that barrel earlier. That would have been much easier. Okay. I breathe now. I have heard breathing is good. So it's stretching, which depends how quickly we get through this level. We'll maybe do that around the hour mark. Who's firing? I thought everybody only fired at me because I'm the important person. I get uncomfortable when people fire at other people. I don't know what's going on. It does not fit my worldview. Why have I not made him swear yet? I don't actually know if I have that assigned. Advanced offend. There we go, that's the one. Find something to swear at. That felt appropriate. Yep, I'm happy with that one. Oh, that was pain. Pain happened. I was hoping for the other thing. You can see that barrel. Oops. Half. Yes. I like. Running all the way back here. Do I have a grenade launcher? Yes, I do. So, give us a couple of goes. Alright, that did the job. I'm satisfied. Satisfied customer, I am. Could be bleeding less, but that's on me. UAC will not take any responsibility for employee bleeding. I heard noises. Where is noises? There's a noise. There's another one. No, there are no more noises. I think it's by the entrance. It's a bit of a trek. Oh, you know what? I'm intrigued. How quickly can I get back? UAC is not responsible for injury due to demonic invasion. Yes. There's one. Is there any more? Oh, yes. Just a wee patch. I mean, in reality, it's just a bunch of plasters that have probably expired. Because I don't know if plasters actually do that. Or band-aids, as you would say in America. I don't know if those actually expire, but it seems like the kind of thing that an expiry date would go on. Nah. There, I sang the Don't Die song and everything went swimmingly. Seemed like hello, friend! Oh, friend have chain gun. I like. Okay, yeah, he's still following me. That's good. Yeah, you get those as well now. I forget what item they replace. I also don't know why I was taking damage there, because I didn't think I was near anything. Oh, come on! You actual sumbitch. Yeah, get him. Get him and his face. You stay frosty. Yay, plasters. I was not expecting that to get such a good response. I'm happy, but, you know, was unexpected. I wonder if you can turn the squad chatter off, because this guy just has horrendous pattern, let's be honest. He's clearing up, to be fair. In fact, I'll send him in there because that's a dark room and it's going to be problems. Any problem that lets a hit scan enemy sneak up on me is a problem not worth dealing with. Did he just... You have a teleporter and you didn't tell me? Frank, I thought we were friends. I saved you from what was a very tall stick. Maybe some rope. I wasn't paying too much attention. Is he dead now? Oh my god. Were those my final words to Frank? Chewing him out? More importantly, can I have his chain gun? Oh no. There we go. Yes, welcome to my stream of momentary panic and slight smug satisfaction. Important to keep your cool when it comes to demonic invasions. They don't happen every day. Except sometimes in October. Frank can piss off. Frank did piss off by the looks of things. Off to the land of wherever you go when you're obliterated by a Kako demon. Oh, I don't think this bit had opened already. Oh well, it's taken care of. Goodbye, Frank. We will honor your sacrifice later. As Frank would say, stay frosty. Not that we're looking for civvies in here or anything. I'm not completing that quote because it is not fitting to the situation. Where are they teleporting to? I'm not happy. I'm sure you can see it in my face. There? Is teleport there? No, there was one. And there's that one switch, which I've already hit, and I don't know what it does. Which was a fun excursion for everybody. I'll grenade the corner. I have a problem with that corner in particular, and it deserved a grenade. It's poorly designed. It's not great for foot traffic. It just makes the whole office a more unproductive place. Oh, hello, Mr. El Pinata. I saw your comment about Frank, but confused the colour for somebody else. Maybe that's a consequence of the readable colours option that I turned on. Everything is dark and it can die. Everything in the dark is marked for death. Just everyone, oh, come on. Yeah, just in case you're wondering on what level these maps are, especially if, like me, you're using the overkill version. Large pink lad, what I just murdered. Two of them serve as the end of episode boss. And here they are on level 3. Oh, no! I gave it the office. Or something. Whatever will get you out of the building, quite frankly. I don't have the time. There's demons, you may have noticed. I teleported back to the beginning? Okay. Oh, hello. It has officially kicked off. Oh no. I'm going to blame the game on that one, because I hit the grenade button when I was reloading the shotgun, which obviously didn't register because I had not finished reloading the shotgun. And then it threw it when I didn't expect it. Also, I think it bounced off a corpse, which doesn't seem right. Oh boy. What am I doing? There we go. Oh bollocks, I have to pay attention right off the bat and everything. I'm not used to this. Wait. No! 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 Hello. No! Okay, now I'm gonna have to use that health buttons at the beginning. See, that time he just died, but sometimes you'll go into full-on rage mode. Yeah, that's the start. I got both barrels. I had both barrels. I exploded the 2 barrels. For massive damage. There was somebody still over there. Lazy bugger. Okay, the mild advantage to redoing these levels over and over is I get a bit faster with them each time, so... then again, the disadvantage will be I will probably max that skill out and make the grind back up to where I was extremely uninteresting. Like I said, I'm just doing this to get back in the comfort zone of streaming because I've not done it for a while. Make sure I'm still good at it because we'll be doing it in aid of a charity before too long, and I would like to do a good job rather than embarrass myself and everyone around me. There'll be no one there around me, I'll be on my own, but you know what I mean, the other people taking part. Well, I do like that I fought through most of this level and I had to throw my own grenade to finally die. Not at anyone's hand but my own. Oh, thank you, Gemini. I'm not too bad. The death was a bit embarrassing, but yeah, what can you do? You can get back up upon the horse, as they say in the nowhere. Explodey demon. Explodey pinky. Not that pinky, but demon pinky. I'm the first person in the world to make that joke. Oh no! Yeah, up close imp, that's going to be a one-hit kill as well if they get it right. Which, thankfully, this boy missed his, botched his dexterity roll. I have to say, the explosions do look spectacular. And while we're at it, we have to admire the skill and persistence of the one guy who did all this. Not dööm himself in the first place, there was a bunch of guys, but for Brutal Dööm, that's definitely Frank again. I don't care what name came up. He's Frank. Fuck that guy. See if we can time this right.
Fuck yourself!
Wow. That was naughty sturdy Frank. Hi Frank. Bye Frank. He lasted even less time than before.
Go fuck yourself!
Oh, there's a flashlight. Yeah. Weird. I mean, it doesn't feel... Ow! It does not feel ow. It feels very different to that. I do like the fact that they went to the bother of programming it in so it'll crush corpses when a door closes on them. Like that one scene in Starship Troopers. Oh, we are going to miss his infinite ammo chain gun, absolutely. You've hit the nail on the head there, Mr. Dog of Pickle. Still not sure why it fires faster in iron sights. That doesn't make sense to me. Also, there were gurs. There were demon gurs. And I don't know where they're coming from. And it does me a nervous. Oh yeah, that is one trick you can do here. Flying kick! Still opening! Why you do this? I mean, that's useful, but why? Alright, well, we will progress. We will continue forward. We will not let these guys get the drop on us this time. Him a little bit, but the other two guys? No. This doesn't seem safe. It was not safe. I should have trusted my instincts. Okay, take 3. I really have nothing in particular planned, so yeah, this is the rest of the stream, I'm afraid. I'll put some thought into it tomorrow and think of something else. Because I do enjoy this. Yeah, I get a bit nervous when people are watching me do this, I suppose. Maybe go for something more relaxing next time. My god, this is putting me on edge. Oh mein Gott. Also, I'm really glad that the wind-up noise for the chain gun, nearly said chainsaw, chain gun, is a lot less obnoxious than it used to be. Because the smart tactical play is to keep that out, I feel. To keep that winding ready for immediate use. Oh, I think I threw that a bit far, actually. Nope, got him. I suppose that is helped by the fact that there's a barrel down there as well. Oh, what? No! No, I'm not even going to open that, because I'm not going to bother going down there, because I'll die, and I'd rather not. So, it seems silly to open it and give them access. It's a bit like leaving your house door open in Terraria, it's just asking for trouble. Oh no. But you see how much damage that one shotgunner guy did at that range? It is redonk. And other such made up words. It is all of them at once. No! Denied. Denied twice. Denied in several manners. Some of which are legal, some are not. Ah! See, that keeps happening with that particular death animation. I'm never quite able to do enough damage to them to put them down. And then one kick. Or even 2 kicks. Then take them out. It just doesn't happen. I get 2 kicks in, they get too far away, I kick thin air and then they fall over. It's very undignified. I mean, do we want to rescue him? It's just, he's not a good guy. We've established this. He's no good. He doesn't give to charity, he doesn't seed his torrents, none of that. Also, I needed you. Alright. I'm giving you one more chance to redeem yourself, Frank. Try here first, because you did not do well with that Baron. Like, you died instantly. It was embarrassing. For a highly trained space Haranam. No. Right, Frank can deal with that. Or die. It's really win-win. No, Frank followed me and also survived. I mean, not seeding the torrents, that's... Obviously, you can't put that into law because... Well, you know, the royal decrees of 1812, but apart from that... I'll be honest, Frank. I didn't mean to try and shoot you there. I would not have mourned. Yeah, just run into my line of fire. Yeah, why not? This is one of the many reasons that Frank is the worst. I have a dodge button. I have 2 dodge buttons. I have that. I have that. Oh, yes, the, Right. Okay, Frank's still alive. That's a thing. It's information which is now in my brain. Alright, this went wrong last time. I remember exactly how. I am so gonna accidentally shoot Frank one of these days. I like actual accidentally, not the DARPA chief had a heart attack, he's totally dead. None of that. If I can be honest for a second, this is I don't know much about the feel of in-game weapons. I haven't parsed the science behind it. This shotgun feels really good to use. What? Where did... No! Where did that damage come from? I am uncertain. Okay, click the thing. Fine. That'll do. Okay, yeah, it's a little easy to hit those buttons, which may result in things happening that I don't want to happen, or that I want to happen at other times. Still not entirely sure where those boys are teleporting out. It's not useful to me. Do have more information, thank you. Is there somewhere I can fill out a form, put in a request, send Frank to deal with it? Frank. Frank! One second. Frank! Back here. Where are you? Oh, for fuck's sake. You know what? That's your life now. You can just stay there. I was gonna give you a big speech about friendship, but no, this I will not put up with. Up with it I shall not put. You're gonna act like a child, you stay in the playpen, okay? Yes, how did this go completely wrong last time? I absolutely promise I'll shoot you. No, I don't think there was more to that sentence. I'll shoot you. Look, it's done. Look, we've said it already. Let's move on. Just use Frank as a light source for a wee while. No, he's doing not bad. I'll give him that one. It is so him.
Fuck yourself!
I like that according to the sound effects he kept the chain gun revving whilst flipping off. Okay. Oh no, Frank died. Activate secret because I lack secret. Oh, you You absolute fiend. You paramount testament to naughtiness. Fine, died as he died. I do like that they're bottlenecked up there. It's very useful. That's also useful. But at least part of that is on... Was that me rolling? I think that was me rolling and the game not moving me very far. This is going well. Okay, I had to retreat a bit. They're pushing me back, but, you know, it could be worse. For example, I'm not dead. You know, I'm back at the start for a reason other than being dead. I'll take it. It does show the ridiculous glass cannon nature of this particular difficulty mode. So demons can go down to a single shotgun. You can take out a Baron of Hell with a shotgun. That should not happen. Oh, I think that was about 3 corpses must have been chopped in half by that door. Yeah, Frank wanted to survive, he should not have worn red. You're quite right. Maybe, yeah. Oh, and still had some health. I feel like that was dangerously close to a famous last words moment. Okay, I didn't go to... I can't go to the secret level unless I go up there, can I? Okay. Oh, Cacodemons you can just about take out, but Barons of Hell, that's a time sink. I mean, if it's the only thing that you're facing, then yeah, you can absolutely take a Baron down with a shotgun. It's just going to take a while. Whereas, in this configuration, taking down a Baron with a shotgun is a feasible option. Even if you have other demons to worry about. Did that demon just explode? I don't remember there being a barrel around there. I'm just shooting random walls. Not the soundest strategy I've ever had. A little better than throwing grenades at my own face. I don't actually know what the yellow key card does in this level. I've not had to use it for so long. My usual route will be heading over here, get that secret! Oh no. And then going to the other secret bit. And back round to where I hit this switch to get in this place. I think it's safe. Oh, okay. No, I'll stick with it. He wants it. As long as you can get headshots, you're okay. And as long as there isn't 11 bajillion of them. And how long before I blow myself up with this thing? Ow. I don't remember the secret level door being a yellow door. We'll find out soon enough. Because the path is now open. Oh, I just remembered something I usually do but did not there. And given that that was such a ridiculously easy result, I'm wondering why I bothered. This part, on the other hand, there's no hit scan, I'm fine. Just had to make sure I didn't pull a Frank there. That is the official terminology now, so you know. fall into a pit. You done a Frank. Secret rocket. Oh, now this part is going to be fun because not only is this Maps of Chaos, this is Maps of Chaos Overkill, which means more of the everything. Pickle Dog says, "Pulling a Frank, it's official. Change approved." Well, we're way past the hour mark now, but if everyone remembers to stretch... Oh no! If everyone remembers to stretch at an opportune time... Oh, this is such a good shot, man. It's the most wonderful time of the demon invasion. Going to let your dogs stretch and also crap. So you're going to stretch your dogs and then have a shit. Okay, good to know, Gemini. Thank you. Clearly I was not prepared for that information, because then that happens. Yeah, definitely some new texture work going on here, which I'm certain is not part of Maps of Chaos, because I play that fairly regularly with other mods, which is all thanks to Mr. Icarus. If you've never seen his videos, he is on the YouTube and he reviews various Doom mods. So I've learned of some of the map packs he quite likes to use. This was one of them, and I've grown quite fond of it. And also, God help me, it made me want to open up Doom Builder again. That was interesting as an experiment, but there was a medkit there? Nice. But yeah, the experiment didn't really go anywhere. Hi, Summer! I'm murdering the everything. Just to, you know, catch you up. You make noises. Oh, there we go. Oh, wow. Nearly got caught in geometry and got myself killed. But not today, Satan. Where the fuck was he? Sorry, this is quite dark on my screen. I don't know about you guys. But... Oh, right, there's a cubby hole. Silly me. Okay. I must do the slaughter dance. Oh, there was the medkit. I was very much in disguise first time I was here. Your face, his face, but it's still your face. You all have the same face, to be honest. I know it's terribly racist, but on the other hand, you're demons from hell, so it's not. So the brightness does look okay. That's good. I totally didn't forget that I'd asked that question and had to remind myself. Oh dear. Okay, that's what I really don't like about this level. You have to sneak down the stairs where your enemies have the advantage. Or they do, I feel. Unless you use crouch, which I don't like to do. Despite playing a complete and utter total conversion, I still consider myself something of a purist. For reasons unknown. But I will not jump, and I will not crouch, unless the maps are designed for it. And I don't believe Maps of Chaos is. So I just hold off on that front. No, no, you were not you're running away? I'm in here trying to do my whole "oh no, don't hurt me" shtick, and you're running away. He's not read the script. That's what's happened. Lack of preparation. Yeah, terrible, terrible thing. Right. And no, that's his last one. And I had a good opportunity to hit the barrel there, but failed to do so. There, I used it to blow up one guy. Yay, good video levels. How are the audio levels? Are they still holding up? I imagine this is a whole lot louder than the menu was. Despite it going dog every like 20 seconds. Boomy booms. Okay. You know, it hasn't occurred to me before, but what are we looking at here? I know this is primitive 90s technology that we have to deal with, but it just appears to be a room full of gadgetry and then wood. Lots of wood. This is how I tied myself up in knots trying to make levels. I would never be able to decide on a theme. Oh! Hello, dear. Not sure about that hold to zoom. Also, I can aim. Yeah, I'll do it. I got hit a barrel and everything, but you know, it feels more fun now to say that it was purely the railgun that did it. Okay, so who had about 6 minutes after I picked up the rocket launcher? I told you I'd blow myself up. Alright, back in my bullshit. Hard to think of entertaining things to say on the second time round. Or the first time round, quite frankly. I'm new at this, remember? Be gentle. Nope. No, they have shotguns too, it's not fair. No, you will die. This is how this works. You have not seen this movie before? He's well-known archetype. Where did you come from? Why are you not dead? Thought I just about got both the shotgunners, but no, I got that wrong. Nearly got it wrong right there as well, and there. Giving that shotgunner way too much time to draw a bead. So I think I might need to figure out a way to make the chat more visible, because I am kind of tunnel visioned on this, as you've no doubt noticed. I died so hard the wall disappeared. The universe itself could not cope without me and began to break apart. But then I came back, so it's... Oh god, I'm really It's so easy to hit that roll key. Kind of fun until you do that, which I don't know which key set that off. It's not G. So I'm just going to hit that one day and I'm going to be completely helpless while some demon just attaches its jaw to my entire groin and pulls it off. Not even for a snack, just for pure love of groin removal. It's a very weird demon. They're into some weird things. In a weird, weird way. Anyway, I have a secondary plan. It did not go well last time. Okay, seriously, what? I may need the action replay on that one, and I wish I could turn the camera at this point, because I feel like something blew up from the back, and I can't think what. You know what, grenade. Screw it! It's either that or rocket launcher, and I couldn't be bothered changing weapons. So that's what you get. Nah, I'm nervous. Oh boy, that was pure luck on my part. Good shots maybe, but I gave them an opening. And they do not recommend you do that. In the demon's school. Run away! Okay, seriously. Yeah, I think you're right, Gemini. I must be hitting a corpse. That is... The same thing happened with a grenade earlier. No into it. I think that is the mystery solved, as they say in the absolutely nowhere. Okay, so it is possible to not have the thing explode on a corpse. You know, sometimes your work just brings you to a very rare sentence. Oh. Sometimes it distracts you so much that you don't notice a big effing fireball coming towards you. That's not normally the problem in this. Normally, projectiles I can deal with fine. Those guys that click a thing and then instantly bullets have met you. That's the problem. Yeah, I think I'll just grenade and run. Oh, helps if I don't run into a wall. Helps so much. You have no idea. I cannot adequately explain. Thus, I will not attempt to, and instead think of something else to say, like, why did I let that happen? I mean, seriously, I don't know how much armor I had before that imp got a hold of me, but it must have been a lot, because normally you would not survive that. And, you know, this happened in the original as well, but I love how it's like, there's a guy, get him, and then they instantly just look like they fall down. He is coming! Descend forthwith! Should maybe try and get the what's his name? His first name's Andrew, and I can't remember how to pronounce his second name or spell it or much about him, to be perfectly frank. But he did an actual instruments version of the Doom soundtrack, which I may have to see if I can try and include here, which I imagine is kosher, is allowed. I cannot think why would not be. I mean, do I want to risk this? I think I'll play it safe. Oh no. That was yet another delay I did not properly account for. Speaking of not properly account for. Oh no. Forgot where the wall was. That's on me. Arguably better than blowing myself off with my own rocket launcher. Glitch or otherwise. Okay, there's something wrong there. Don't know what, but I think I may just have to give up on the rocket launcher for the time being. That is shenanigans. Possibly a singular shenanigan, but a non-zero number of shenanigans nonetheless. Okay, demons, I was playing it safe before, but I kinda had it with your bullshit rocket launcher and it got me killed, so maybe not that. Okay, I'm still not confident about pronouncing the name, but Gemini's put it in the chat. He's a good lad. I really don't need to do that, they're like sitting ducks, but I like taking the opportunity to kill a bunch of bastards at once. Oh, actually, I can pick that up. Yes. So yes, I'll take the semi-cautious approach because I don't want to die. But also, I'd like to be done with this at some point. I mean, I'm not going to get through the whole thing. I can pretty much tell that right now. It's going to be a bit much. But let's see, maybe one level after this, depending on exactly how badly I do. Oh, and while I'm at it, if you've got suggestions of something to play tomorrow, perhaps something less stressful and adrenaline pumping might be a nice counterpoint. Insta-dööm gave you Instagram filters and a selfie stick. I feel like I knew about that one. It may have come up in the aforementioned and highly recommended Dööm Mod Madness of Mr. Icarus. Well, don't play Insta-dööm, it's just regular Dööm. Well, regular Dööm ain't bad. But, you know, I suppose what you might be saying, bit of a lip there. What you might be saying is, there's no need to go to that extra effort. For clearly, you already have regular Dööm. I can just play that without any faff. Okay. Where are these new demon noises coming from? Because there's that distinct noise where an enemy has just spotted you. And I've kept hearing... There it is! And I swear some of these things are not only just... Forgot about that. Ah! No. That was a bad elevator surprise. I do not approve. I certainly do not approve of him. Because he's how I died the first time. Or was that the rocket? I think he was the one that killed me the first time, and I wasn't a fan. I'm not a fan of dying in general, but you know, some of them just get you to go. And I don't even want to think about how much damage this will do to me, so I am not going anywhere near that green stuff, even if it is tastefully animated. Yeah, 'cause there is a bunch of stuff that's improved with Brutal Doom. Like, look at this. I ain't regular Doom Fire. Them particles, son. And another one is the aforementioned liquid effects. Okay, they're a tad on the ropey side. I think they were better in my mind's eye. You know what? I did not die as much with the grenade launcher. I will try the grenade launcher. That was more agreeable in many ways. For example, I'm still alive. Okay, so alt fire seems to do a bouncy grenade. This is useful information. No, you don't. You thought you would get close, but aha! You did not get close. I need to maybe work on my Bond one-liners, but you know, get the skill up there first so you have the opportunity to use the Bond one-liners. And speaking of skill, that has evaporated from me quite rapidly. Whew. Oh, no. Hello? Yeah, this is the I'm in danger gun. When in doubt, this can probably clear a room at the cost of all the ammo. You'll live! You know, if you're paying attention. It helps that this room has health. Great. Now, is this the one with the teleporter? No, this is the other one. There we go. Needed a bit more precision there. Where the hell? Oh, there's another cubby hole, isn't it? Yeah. I can't see shit. Fire's not going to damage me, apparently. That's good. Oh boy. Oh no. Alright. Back in my bullshit. It's kind of rare that I get chomped by a demon though, so in a way it's still terrible. Nice. I'm not convinced I should have been hit there. I thought I was out of range. Or out of Zaya line. I remain unconvinced, sir. Then again, I just shot at shadows. For immediately getting... yeah, that was going nowhere, let's face it. No, don't do the fast thing. No, don't run out of ammo. Oh, so wrong. I think my mojo has gone. It seems to be happening quite rapidly these days. For example, we had my works night out sometime last week. And we went for our usual Indian, because that's what we do. We go to the exact same Indian place. It's not done as wrong so far, so, you know, why change? And then we went bowling afterwards. Now, normally it's pool, but I thought I'd do something a bit different. And not only did my team win the first bowling game, but I myself got the highest score. Second round, I think I was third last. And really, I was second last because one guy had left and his shots were being taken by the kids of one of my other co-workers. So, yeah, just I seem to spend myself in that first game entirely. I can't get over there is green and is slimy and very painful. I'm just shooting at these holes now. Regardless of anything, although it is telling me there's something in there, so I had a valid tactic on my hands. Because those holes have screwed me. So how was your days? I'm going to be on my bullshit for a little while here, so it might be a good time to get some idle chatter in. Also might be time to turn the brightness up. I'm leaving in quite heavily here. Sorry, one thing I will do. Hydrations is important. And so is grenading the fuck out of people! Yay! Man, look, that demon probably got his blast radius. He's a speedy man. Oh no, I forgot that opened. And now the shotgun lands. Yeah. Okay, he might be dead. Well, let's not take that chance. Yeah, there is a terrible, terrible potential for corpse mutilation in this mod. In case that's a selling point or a reason to avoid. Now you know. Oh, good weather is good. I looked out the window this morning and it wasn't too bad, but at the same time I was glad I didn't have to get on a train. A bit on the windy side. And ScotRail, the company in charge of our trains in Scotland, kind of likes to find any excuse to cancel a train. So a bit of wind would have been an ample excuse. The weather's been decent of late. That's good. I mean, we've had an icy patch, we've had a windy patch, but you know, I wouldn't call it terrible. I keep thinking back to this one. I want to say winter, but my friend insists it's February, where we just had mountains of snow all over the country. Like it was red weather warnings. That's surprisingly hard to say. Red weather warnings. All over the place. Okay, so to recap, I managed to pick up the red key card without setting off the monster closet, and then I managed to fire a grenade at far too close a range. What is shooting? No! No! Oh, that was very nearly it. It was nearly over. Yeah, oops. See, I assumed that was like a blood splatter that was just on an invisible wall, but no, apparently that was more like a particle effect or something. Intriguing. Do I want to put up with any of this? No, but I want the health. Bye! God, I cannot even hit those barrels. Parts of that went wrong. I am regret. Such regret. Regret all over my face. Yeah, this guy did have stuck pixels, wouldn't it? Send it back. Is that not still like one of the most heartbreaking things though, when you've got a perfectly working display apart from one fucking pixel? Maybe I just get too attached to my monitors, I don't know, but I remember the Tesla demons going down quicker before. My god, how many dudes are there in there? Have I not cleared their base? How many more? Oh, no. I told you again. This is prediction number 2 in a row that I was going to hit that button and completely expose myself to an attack. Thankfully, it seems to have worked out better than my remembering to check the corners. Whew. Oh, you have a pixel go out after 3 years, right? Yeah, right after warranty. Well, you know, it can either be a perfect run, an undignified death, or it can be a story. And the last two are usually the same thing now that I think about it. Okay, honestly my voice is starting to go a little bit, and I have plans of streaming the next 2 nights as well, so I may try and finish it up with this level. Yes, come to me, come to me. I'll come to you a little bit. I should not have come to you a little bit. See, I thought there would still be oh no. Ran out of bullets, ran out of bullets. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay. And with a chow! Oh my Christ! Oh, that was on the embarrassing side of being brutal. And oh no! Okay, nearly prediction number 3 coming true there, where invisibility sphere is actually not of that much use to you, because you're trying to dodge projectiles and then the projectiles don't go where you assume they're going to. Okay, no, that Daka gun doesn't work. That Daka gun will be out as well, and this Daka gun is quite low. Why did I change to this? I swear I did not hit the right key. Okay. One last speed run, and I think I'm going to... Yeah, projectiles dodge you, exactly. That's half the problem, because you're both trying to dodge. I'm going to speed run one last attempt here, and then I may have to call it, because it's getting late. And yes, I'm back on my chain gun bullshit. Some damage, hit scan obviously, but I can cope. I can cope. It's fine. Everything's fine. Apart from the demons. You know, the demons are fine, but the demons are not fine here. They should not be here. They should be in the hell place. It's their place. Not that the demons should know their place, because that's awfully presumptuous, and I'm keeping those barrels because... Oh! No, come on, Gordon, you're better than this. Speed running or not? Oh dear. Ah, you know what? There's not even a key down there. Let's try something else. I see you! And you! Very sneaky. Arguably more sneaky, and he was not even an invisible demon lad. Catch! That's not where yellow is. Alright. Alright, I have to call the gaming there. That will have to do. There's only so many times I can go, ah! So, thank you for that. Thank you for tuning in. We're not quite done yet. There is one bit of unfinished business that I need to do because that's what I said I would do. There's a song about it and everything, so you know it's true. But there's a lovely image that I need to find. Yes, here it is. And if anyone knows what that accent was, then you just go right ahead and let me know. So, I shall find the image, and I shall put the image upon your screens. Pictures. And I'm hoping all of this information is in date, because if it's not, it's Trolls' fault, and actually that's okay, I'm fine with that. He's not even here to defend himself. Ha ha ha. If I will just put it full screen, that's fine. This should really go on its own nicely designed image. Scene. That's the word I'm looking for, because that's how OBS works. Yes, so December 29th, 2018, starting, of course, at 12 p.m. It's actually CEST, isn't it? This might be an older image that we're looking at here. But yes, the idea is that there are 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I have to count it up every time. I keep forgetting. No, it is CAT. Okay, my bad. The image is apparently accurate. Summertime. Yes. It is not summertime anymore. Kind of in Australia, but it's still called winter. Is it? Oh god, I don't know. If only Wanderer were still here, he could tell us. But yes, December 29th, 2018, starting at 12 p.m. CET, which compared to GMT is a number. I can't remember. Yeah, promotion! Because we have at least 2 people. I think I got that right? Well, 3, including me. What are taking part in this? So an hour ahead of UK time, so it starts 11 a.m. UK time. Gordon Meridian time, is that what it is? Well, it'll be named after you in that case, or at least your handle. So yes, from the top again, December 29th, 2018, not getting distracted, 12 p.m. CET, we have the 9 of us doing a stream marathon over 18 hours to showcase the adventure games that came out in 2018. So that would be me coming in at, it says 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. there. So as Summer says, 3 to 5 p.m. UK time, which is useful information to, I think, one of you. But yes, featuring the likes of Papaya Chemist, The Wanderer 1990, Gemini Does Games, Summer B76, Awesome Monster, me, and Alexander Mihir, you may know as Human Interact, and Rizalka. And as you can see on the right hand side there, we've got some special people doing commentary on other people's streams. I have no one because I'm a fearty cat, and we'll just have to pull from the Discord chat that we have, which includes all the people what are streaming. So if you're not doing anything on December 29th, do consider dropping by and do consider donating to the charity what is the reason that we're doing any of this, which is Girls Make Games. And I have a link up there to fully explain what they do rather than me trying to remember off the top of my head and probably screwing it up. So we'll reduce this back down to make Facecam work again. Well, we've had a stream, we've had a brew, as I believe it's pronounced now. Thank you for that, trolls. If you're not aware, the current joke is to make two rhyming lines that ends with someone going, Iron Brew! So, for example, and yes, this accent does have to be that horrendous. For example, you could go, oh, Summer's drinking brew right now. I have had multiple. So, yes, you might say, I was looking for a room with a view, but all I got was Iron Brew, which is a joke that Space Quest historian, which you can see in, well, you can't see him in the picture, but, you know, it's named after him and he is going to be part of the marathon, started doing when I met him at Adventure X. He was doing that along with Torpedo Bear for some reason. And at a certain point, you simply have to, you know, sit back and admire the numerous creative ways that they managed to shoehorn that rhyme in. And die inside. Yeah, you die a little inside as well, obviously. Okay, I don't believe I have anything else to cover. Aside from, if this is your first time here, I normally review point-and-click games on YouTube, but this is kind of my comfort game, and I wanted to do a bit of streaming in preparation for the charity stream. What you can see down in that direction. I have to flip the camera as well, because normally I would be facing the opposite way, but it doesn't make sense in my mind unless I'm looking at the game. So I flipped that round, and it was very awkward to try and figure out where to point compared to the stream. And now I've completely lost what I was talking about. Yes, YouTube point and click reviews. Normally what I do, I say reviews, I just call it point and quickie now because it's me babbling on about a point and click game in under 10 minutes. So it is what it is. If you like it, that would be lovely to see you and comment and watch and all that sort of thing. Oh, thank you, Pickle Dog. Thank you for taking a chance on me. I'm glad you enjoyed. But yeah, this is my comfort game. I wanted to practice for the charity stream, the aforementioned charity stream. And this was a pretty good comfort game to do. I've streamed it before. I'm comfortable with it, so I felt like that worked out. I don't have any fancy outro music. I only just put this whole stream layout together in about an hour. So we'll see how it sticks. I can get some feedback from the other people doing the marathon, and we shall see. We can improve this as the week goes on, because I am still planning to do Thursday and Friday night. I don't think I have anything coming up that would interfere, and I might as well get the practice in whilst I'm now off work. So with that, and us just passing the 2-hour mark and my throat making me very aware of that fact, I shall bid you all good night. Thank you for dropping in, and hopefully I shall see some of you tomorrow night, maybe even the night after, and hopefully, if nothing else, on December 29th around 4 to 5 p.m. CET. Bye!